Y'all, hey y'all. I know I'm loud, but I don't care. Cause guess what? Hey, guess what? Hey, it's story time. It's story time.
Story
Yeah.
time, story time.
Story time. Style high, I'm alive. I'm always sky high.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jazz, and welcome back to I Am Female. So today, yes, as you saw from the little snippet I just said, I have a very much crazy story time for you guys today. Okay, let's get into it. Alright, so the story time I have today, you guys, is about little me and something I do not recommend for all you young viewers, all you little boys and girls in high school and whatever, and some for you grown people too. Alright, so drunk texting. Drunk texting. Let's just say drunk texting. We're just gonna leave it at that, okay? So, because that's exactly what it was. Alright, so I was in a relationship. Let's just start from the very beginning. Okay. Alright, so back around 2016, 2017, I had just got out of a bad, crazy relationship. It was very toxic and very not for me. And I had just got out. I had just went through a miscarriage. That's a whole nother story. And I was not in the best of mindsets. But this guy came into my life. And he still technically is in my life. He is still one of my closest friends and one of my best friends or whatever. But we decided to sort of date and talk during this time, whatever. I was in a dating phase. I was not committed to anybody. I was just doing me, okay? And it's okay for you to do you. So I was doing me, and he and I, we hooked up every once in a while or whatever. And I got very drunk one day, okay? I think I was I'm not even gonna say I was in a very low place during that time of my life. Like I said, I had just had a miscarriage on top of just getting out of a bad relationship, and there was just so much going on, so much going wrong. School was becoming a bust. Like I was just out of it, and I just wasn't here for it at all. So yeah. That happened, okay? And so I had to I was using him, and I don't like to use the word using because that's not what I was doing, because he wasn't being used. It was actual real feelings, but it was a lot going on personally. And he became an escape for all of that going on in my life. And so he and I was hooking up. Like I said, we was hooking up at the time or whatever. And one day, it was a Friday, I was in this very, very low place in my life, and he had just left technically. Really, yeah, he had just left that morning. He had came over that morning, and we had excuse me, Jasmine. Anywho, he had just he had came over that morning. We had a little fun, and then he left. And I didn't want him to leave, but he had to. So he left, and I started doing other things in the house. I guess I don't even remember what I was actually doing that day, but I remember cleaning the kitchen, cleaning up, doing a little bit of housework, right? And so from there, he he was like, I miss you. He texted me, he was like, I miss you. Hope that, the rest of your day goes well, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, thanks, whatever. So once I finished doing all the housework, I got to a calm place and I sat on my couch, which I always do, after taking a nice bath, okay? I had to take a calming day, And I got in the bath and cut all the lights off, put some candles on, just trying to make an ambiance for myself to relax. And so after I got out of the tub, I'm grown, for all you young viewers, I'm grown. So during that time, I had got out of the shower and like I said, I'm grown. I just went downstairs and I'm in the house by myself, live by myself, and I put on my robe, tied on my robe, and I just sat down on my couch and drank some more wine. Had a nice glass of wine, watched the black and white movie because those are one of my sessions too. Watch the black and white movie and relax. Okay, and so we were texting back and forth that day, that evening, just to be texting, just to check up on each other and make sure I was okay and he was okay and things like that. See what he was doing. It was just talking, regular talk. So one glass of wine turned to two, two turned to four, four turned to six, six turned to the whole bottle, and then another bottle, and then another bottle, and then your girl was done. Okay, so a whole bottle of wine does not take me out. Okay, it doesn't. Not like that. So like I said, I was in a very messed up place during that time. I do not drink like that anymore, you guys, but I'm just letting you know because that's the purpose of this video. And it's a story time. So, like I said, it came out to be about 4 bottles of wine that was gone. Okay, 4 about 5 that was done. Okay, and sorry, you guys, my hair is doing some crazy. Like, gosh, all in my face. Let me live. Let me live. All right, so that happened, and once I get very intoxicated, things start to happen. So because I was already texting him, it turned into a text drunk conversation. I started sending him foolishness. Like, I sent him like gibberish at one point. I don't even remember what I said. I started sending him gibberish. Gibberish turned to me sending him the door of my room. When I say I blew his phone up of dumb stuff, I blew his phone up with dumb stuff. Please do not judge me. I can feel the judgment all the way over here. And so, and so one picture turned to another picture. I remember I had to go to the bathroom and I texted him laughing. Like, everything became hilarious. Okay, you got everything became hilarious. It didn't matter what was happening. Everything became hilarious. I could have saw a bug on the ground, which I did, by the way. I saw a bug and I took a picture of the bug and sent it to him and was like, oh my gosh, this looks crazy. And if I could find all of these old text messages, I still wouldn't let y'all see him. But yeah, so I sent him everything. I sent him, no matter what was happening, I sent it to him. And then I had to go to the restroom. Like I said, I had to go potty. And I text him saying, I gotta go pee. He says to me like, go pee. So I went to the restroom. Like I said, everything was hilarious. I ran into the bathroom, sat down, used the restroom, and then I saw these pads. No, I wasn't on my Mother Nature at the time, but they were just there. So, you have them when you need them. And so when I saw the pads, I was like, I took a picture. Don't judge. I took a picture and I said, what does this say? He went off. He texted me like, go to bed. Go to bed. Stop texting me. Go to bed. You are tripping. You drunk. How drunk are you? Are you okay? I'm coming back. Are you okay? Like, texting me like crazy. And he had called me and was like, go to bed. Go to bed. Take your drunk A to bed. And so I was like, all right. And I went to sleep. Now, I can't fully relax in my bed because the room is spinning. The room is constantly spinning. Everything is spinning. I don't know how I made it up the steps to go to the bathroom. I don't know how I got in my bed. And y'all, the only thing I remember, and the only reason why I remember that is because I had the text messages to prove it. If I didn't have the text messages to prove it, y'all, I wouldn't be telling you this story time because, quite frankly, I don't even remember what happened. all, all I know is that I had to put the pieces together through the text message. Like, oh man, dang, I was tripping for real, for real. And so I finally got to bed, and I woke up the next morning with a massive hangover. And my phone is on loud. It's not on vibrate. It's not on silent. It's not on none of that. It's on loud. And my phone goes off, and he has a distinctive ringtone. And his ringtone is very loud so that I know who's calling me. And so he called me, and I'm like, yo, my head is pounding. What's up? What do you want? He like, you good? Like, I'm checking on you. You good? Because, bro, he was like, this at the time, he was calling me babe. He was like, babe, at the time, like, babe, you was texting me crazy nonsense. Like, you was going off. You was texting me this. You was texting me that. Like, you was going off. Babe, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, what are you talking about? He was like, babe, your ass was drunk. He was, excuse my cuss word. He was like, babe, you was drunk. Like, you was drunk. And I was like, no, I wasn't. He sent me he told me to go back through my text messages, and he was like, you'll see it. Man, I don't know how much I apologize to that man. And for him to still be my friend is crazy. I love you. I'm not mentioning no names, but I love you, and thank you for thank you for dealing with me and my craziness, shenanigans, because, man, that was a rough time for me. That was a rough time for me. And one thing I do always say is that God put people in your life at the exact moment when you need them. And during that moment, I needed him. Like, I still need him now, but not as much as I needed him then, because I don't know where I would be now if he hadn't had helped me come through whatever I was going through personally. So I thank him a lot for that. So yes, you guys, that is my crazy story of drunk texting your boyfriend. Just really drunk texting, okay? Like I said, no, I don't do that now because I'm grown and I gotta make better decisions. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this crazy roller coaster of my story. I hope you enjoyed the story. Come back for another story time. I'm going to create the series on here of story time because, y'all, I have a lot of stuff that I've been through, a lot of stories that I have done. You just want to come back. The next story time, I ain't gonna spoil it. I'll let you figure that out. Until next time, be bold, be brave, and always be you. Bye.
Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip.